It is a fact that Mike Tyson was considered small for a heavyweight boxer, but that didn't stop him from completely destroying jack giants in the ring, and in most cases, made them quit the sport.
Tyson is invited. And there was an uppercut.
Today, we take a look at the times Mike Tyson embarrassed his biggest and strongest adversaries in the ring. And let me tell you, they all get what they deserve in the end. In only his first fight as a professional, Mike was matched against the big Hector Mercedes, who proved to be no threat to Tyson's 18-year-old then skills. Tyson showcased his superior footwork and head movement early on. And managed to drop Mercedes with some hooks in the very first round to signal the end of the fight. Moving on to his fourth pro fight, Tyson came across the journeyman Ricardo Spain, but what makes this fight so interesting is that nobody expected it to finish so early.
Mike Tyson, 3 fights, 3 wins, 2 inside a round. The last one, Don helping, went over 4 rounds. Tyson, we've already seen his brief pro career hit like a steam hammer.
Tyson threw a combination and Spain was down, but able to continue, however, for not long.
The eyes are the giveaway. Oh, the legs have gone. This is all over. Yes, it is. I don't believe it.
Right after that destructive performance, Tyson was matched against Lorenzo Kennedy, who would also have the same fate as the others.
Timing by Joe Cortez.
When Mike took on Michael Jack Johnson, the world could see that Tyson was turning into a monster, not only in the ring, but mentally too, judging from his pre-fight interview.
Whoever's in the way, I don't care who they are at the moment, they're just, people might say opponents, but as I say, I'm just going through them because this is for real, and Mike Tyson's for real.
And when it was time for the fight to start, he didn't disappoint at all.
Number 1, schedule 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks he's going to go that far. Oh, there he goes. He's just going to pull his way in. Those rights to the body. Left jab, right to the heart.
Quickly want to point out, first fight for Michael Jack Johnson in 2 years.
I'm glad you pointed it out because down he goes, the left hook. Canvas.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there.
The right to the head.
It is said that after the brutal knockout, Johnson had to be rushed to the hospital after he had suffered a broken jaw.
In there. Look at Mike.
Tyson seemed to enjoy knocking his opponents in the first round, and that was also the case with Robert Coley.
In his last fight,
Coley started the fight with high hopes, but was soon found on the canvas.
seen him. He's giving away weight as well, about 7 pounds to Coley. Tyson 5'10". Left hook, good night. What a great shot. There's a mandatory 8, keeps knocking him over.
1985 was a coming out party for Tyson. He fought 15 times in his first year as a professional. In his 12th professional fight, Tyson knocked out Benjamin in the first round in 54 seconds with brutal body shots that made the bigger Benjamin collapse.
Opponent Tyson in the dark blue trunks with the white trim, Sterling Benjamin in the red. Last fight, Atlantic City, bit of a come down now. We're in Latham, New York State. We're in round 1, Tyson's 11th fight. 10 wins, 7 inside round 1. Did I say 7? Make that 8, perhaps, in fight number 11. The just beats the count. On they go. Is he going to make the bell? Somehow, you know, I just kind of doubt it. There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That is the limit of Sterling Benjamin's endurance. The referee was just about to step in anyway.
He have a sledgehammer, man. You know, when I go down there and feel it, he really hit hard. It's the hardest I ever been hit.
It is the hardest here.
The hardest of my whole career, man.
Tyson entered the fight against Richardson with an 11-0 record and already making a name for himself as a knockout kid. Richardson was notably taller than Tyson, and given his height, he should have troubled the smaller Tyson.
Advantage in height and reach.
Amato, of course, right hand by Tyson.
Tyson only needed 1 minute and 17 seconds to make quick work of Richardson.
Richardson, looking at the referee, is in much disbelief as we are.
Eddie Richardson said he was going to go after him and test him, and he may have made a very serious error in strategy right there.
Tyson is a little icebox. Certainly see the punching power in Tyson.
Predicts a great future. If they can find some fights, then
left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas, and it's over.
The fight with Conroy Nelson proved to be an interesting one, as he managed to break Tyson's first-round knockout streak.
Good fight. So here we go then, round one. Both boys in white. Tyson with the red trim. Nelson with the black. Nelson, as I say, will try, has to use his height and reach to just keep Tyson at bay. Try and draw the sting for the first 2 or 3 rounds, because we know how dangerous Tyson can be early on. His bike early. Guard held high, peekaboo style. We'll let it drop. And Nelson can hit. Tyson needs to be a little bit careful this fight. He's been able to get away with liberties in 1 or 2 of his early fights.
Nelson was eating some shots, but managed to not fall.
If Nelson gets an opening, Nelson can bing one in. Touchdown briefly there, thanks to body shots. The right knee just clipped the canvas. Oh, he's shaky. He's so shaky, and we're only in round 1. And this is a good fighter. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. Sit down, please. We're crammed in alongside spectators at ringside. Somebody gets excited and stands up in front of the camera. We can't see. More importantly, you can't see. Tyson can see. Tyson likes what he's seeing. Chopping right of his own there. Gets through. But he's covering up very, very tightly now. If he was under any illusions just how good a puncher Mike Tyson was, those illusions will have been sorely shattered this first round. But he hasn't looked convincing, has he? Tries to come back with a spearing left of his own, but Tyson left uppercut gets through, and once again March. It's what, 22nd of November now. Boy, is he coming on, and boy is.
And in the second round, he finally met his fate.
Okay, we're in the second, and once again it's all Tyson. And Nelson, who was in deep trouble, is in deeper trouble as the left hook, which is fast becoming a Tyson. The gum shield has been spat out. Nelson says, that's it.
Sammy Scap from Russell.
Sammy Scap was a towering figure in the heavyweight division, not posing much threat, but certainly having that old man strength.
For 10, but don't go away.
Tyson was looking to land that big left hook all day long.
Already coming in, got in a short left hook. There's the big left hook, and that rocked Sammy Scap early.
It sure did. It's a right hand. He's going to work. Wobbly. He's taking his time. He's pinpointing his punches. He's not far.
Look at the legs. Look at where the power comes from when he bends and gets his body into those punches.
You got to watch this one real close.
Blood coming from the nose of Sammy.
Until one hook dropped the bigger man down for good.
Blood just pouring down from the nose of Sammy Scap.
Tyson does not throw wild punches.
Big left hook. And there is Scap down. 3, 4. The count is 5. 9. This one is over.
It's all over. He tried to make it.
Sammy had seen enough, and his nose lets us see that too.
His nose there.
Fear turned into Tyson's go-to tactic, and in his 15th matchup with Brooklyn knockout kid Mark Young, the fighter took him out quickly.
Miss a Mike Tyson fight. He's a young, strong guy who jumps right on his opponents, and I think this might be another early stoppage because this guy's being a little wild. He's going to get caught with something.
Mark Mark Young out of Charlotte, North Carolina, comes out swinging.
That jab pushed him back. Oh, this guy is like a ball.
But Mike Tyson is absolutely awesome. Just sit back and watch.
Young, clearly overpowered by Tyson, went to the mat during a quick punch.
Low right from Young. And down goes Mark.
Looking back on the fight, Young didn't seem to want anything to do with Tyson, and the punch did not seem to be as big of a deal as it appeared.
Mike Tyson of Catskill, New York.
Many were skeptical of Mike Tyson's fight against the tall Mike Jameson because it was his first real test against a tall opponent.
Class man, don't blink. This is round number 1.
Much of a feeling out process, so to speak, in this fight.
Sure, he's established that early in his career.
He started the fight off with some wicked right punches and left hooks to the body. With Foreman and Joe Frazier saying he punches the same, but he's so much faster.
It could be over early. As we point his fight, a 4th round KO, 11 months.
Yeah, Ken, he has a long road ahead of him. He is a young, strong. Jameson is doing what I think he has to do, and that's keep for those wicked punches he throws. He's connecting very well, though, with some good body shots, hard body shots.
Just 13 days ago, and he had a first-round knockout of Dave Jacko. His next fight. This is the first round. He's trying to finish off.
Head punch to right to the body.
Jameson now within 15 seconds of surviving the first.
Jameson showed how resilient he was when he kept fighting despite taking several severe body shots and hooks to the head from Kid Dynamite.
Right above us here in Atlantic City. Ooh, a right connects to Tyson.
Boxing experts are wondering now what happens when this young kid that can punch so hard, hit experience will tell. Everybody's yet to find the
Olympics in Los Angeles.
Jameson has suffered a cut fiercely. It's going to go in the eye and it's going to affect his vision. I think it was opened with some of those nice uppercuts that Tyson's been throwing when he gets close to him.
Here, Tyson superbly conditioned. Extreme height, he's 5'11", has the huge neck, 19 3/4 inches. Tyson, the strong left to Jameson in round number 2.
Away, maneuvering him into positions where he wants him to be so as he can land the best punches. He's showing me.
Jameson, very evident here in the second round.
As Jameson kept clinching, Tyson was unable to land his trademark hook to the body, uppercut to the chin knockout.
Tyson very, very dedicated.
Jameson grabbed him, held on to him, cleared his head a little bit. A little bit of experience is starting to show here. Jameson, he knows what to do.
3 rounds. And if you were in that position, that would be a pretty good hit below the belt.
Yeah, a little bit showman disrespect for the judge's decision there. Again,
world here in the first month of 1986. They're hungry for a new.
And the effects of those big punches, such as that good right hand.
Mike was able to overwhelm his tall opponent in the 5th round by forcing him to the ropes.
Trying to end it here in round number 5.
Jameson is doing at this point what I think he should have been doing from the first go. He just took a right hand
He's
to the top of the head.
down to one knee. One thing, he's a showman. Jameson wants to continue. Referee Joe Cortez says no. Jameson says
the referee couldn't allow such an ass-whooping to go on.
Joe Cortez.
Jesse Ferguson was a towering figure in the heavyweight division with a victory over merciless Ray Mercer. He was the kind of guy that was named by ESPN as the potential threat to Mike Tyson's undefeated record. Still on the night of the fight, Mike came in with his traditional no-robe, no-socks appearance as it made him feel like a warrior.
And it has been kind to Mike Tyson. Here we go.
Ferguson proved ESPN right as he wasn't going to the canvas after eating some of the most dangerous punches by Iron Mike, even from the very start of the fight.
Going to the body, a couple of those punches appeared low.
In the Carl Williams fight, we saw Jesse Ferguson with left hooks off the rope.
Then have some of Tyson's 12 first round knockout victories. But now, Tyson got an uppercut through the guard.
punchers. Mike Tyson can throw great body shots. He takes what...
Standing still and allowing Tyson to swing over.
It makes Tyson so special. He threw a tremendous left hook, missed with it, and didn't go off balance. Always in position to punch. Team fights.
In the second round, Kid Dynamite was constantly pressing Jesse Ferguson to the ropes in hope of knocking him out.
Round 2. We apologize for the quality of our audio at this moment. Now we're told that it's Tyson getting through the guard again.
Special. Not just power, but he really gets the punch there quickly.
Mostly on the body.
Ferguson a little bit with an opponent that just grabbed him and looked to survive, and he really didn't keep his concentration. Ferguson, who's not giving him very many punching opportunities, if he continues to stay on top.
Over and get low as they deliver their punches. Their heads are going to be very close together through much of this action.
By the third round, the crowd and the reporters started to admire Ferguson's will to not go down, as he literally was getting badly beaten up.
Right now, he's been in 3 tough rounds. Not tough in the sense he's taking a lot of punishment, but he's throwing a lot.
In the arena, we believed before this began that it would go to a decision.
Of course, Muhammad Ali was quicker. Of course, perhaps...
You mentioned, of course, the relationship to Patterson, but there is really no direct comparison in style between the two fighters.
In non-title fights.
As Mike Tyson had previously said in an interview, as time passes he gets hungrier in the ring, and if Tyson smells blood you have to count your hours.
Louis Rivera for some help. He just got hit a low blow, as he has been hit a few during the...
Somewhat more offensive effort.
He minded throughout this fight to date. He may be
live from Troy, New York, scheduled 10-round heavyweight fight between Mike Tyson and Jesse Ferguson. Tyson in the black here to tell us there isn't, I'm sure. This 4th round than he was particularly in the first 2 rounds of the fight.
That was also the case in the 5th round, as Tyson managed to put Ferguson on the corner and throw a combination that apparently fractured Ferguson's nose.
Ferguson accepted the clinch until Louis Rivera broke.
3 weeks ago, Tyson scored a TKO over a fighter named Mike Jameson at 46 seconds of the 5th round in Atlantic City.
I would say that Mike Tyson is trying to do 2 things here. One, he's trying to pace himself. And the second thing he's trying to do is be careful. Respects Ferguson. And he's...
was in trouble in both the 1st and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson.
I think that uppercut broke Ferguson's nose, Jim. He is in desperate trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Mike Tyson's known as a great finisher. Let's see how he does with Ferguson.
However, that wasn't the end. Hoping for a comeback in the 6th, Ferguson came back strong, but that wasn't enough. The referee eventually showed mercy.
When he has him hurt. Jesse Ferguson is hurt. Let's see how Mike Tyson does to take him out. He's going to have to get in there and force him apart.
Another left.
He forces him out.
Can't say I blame him.
The only thing Rivera can do is what he just did. So that he's going to take a point. He's disqualified him. He disqualified Jesse Ferguson.
Tyson vs. Tillis is an all-time classic, as the tall and quick Tillis was the first fighter to drag Tyson through the whole 10 rounds of a fight.
See Tillis delivering the left jab and following with the right.
The first round saw both fighters throwing punches to calculate each other's distance and figure out their game plan.
Who scored the Larry Holmes, Michael Spinks.
That should be effective against someone who comes in, burrowing in like Tyson does.
As he has managed to stay away from Tyson's thunderbolt, although he just took a right hand. We'll be back.
Moving on to the second round, Tyson seemed to be more aggressive, indicating that his trainer Kevin Rooney had seen a gap in Tillis' game and wanted to capitalize on it.
And Mike really was disappointed that Jowski, a jab by Mike Tyson, a rare punch for him in his first 19 fights. Good head movement by Tyson coming in. He won't knock Tillis out with it, but he will wear him down and bring his hands down so he can land punches to the head.
The third round, however, saw a more gun-shy-free Tillis, who was willing to stay there and exchange punches with Kid Dynamite.
Tying up Tyson's arms. This is an important learning experience for Mike Tyson. He's going to have to be able to handle a quick Tillis to get to the top of the and he is right now. That Tillis is making a mistake of trying to trade with Mike Tyson.
Round 3 coming to a close, and Mike Tyson warms to the task once again as the round comes to close.
Coming into the fourth round, Tillis actually surprised the crowd as he was able to hit Tyson with some good shots, but would make the mistake of getting too confident.
That's shy about stepping up inside. But how low he gets to duck under those punches. Puncher like Weaver, largely by staying away.
Got punched. They get with lunges and it gets caught.
The left hand.
In the fifth round, Tyson seemed to get the best of Tillis, who appeared to be hurt by the knockdown he had suffered earlier, and was accepting more and more punishment.
Might have learned not to lunge so badly with the left hand, though. And again, not busy in the clinch. That's frankly astonishing.
They gave a half-hearted effort in that combination we talked about, the right to the body and the right uppercut.
That was on January 25.
Two good short chopping right hands by Tillis. Tyson waiting for Tillis to open up, and those two body punches did get Tillis' attention, and he grabbed. Indicates that quick Tillis was hurt by those two body punches.
And the right hand got through the guard onto the cheek of Tillis, who looks a little the worse for wear now in the last minute of round 5.
Round 6 saw Tillis use his jab more in an attempt to keep Tyson at bay.
Tillis will last longer than anyone else has. Personally, Alex, I have it 4-0-1 for Tyson. I've not given Tillis a round.
One way is to say that he's pacing himself, he's waiting for the opening. The other way is it was fight.
There was moments ago a brief combination times, perhaps the only time in the bout we've seen it. But again, he comes on at the end of the round.
Moving on the 7th, Tyson understood that Tillis wasn't going down, so he switched from a brawler to more of a boxer.
Docile fight so far.
He almost looks right here like he's waiting for Tillis to make the fight, to come to him. And I think he also trained hard for this fight. He realizes this fight means everything to him.
He has lost 4 of his last 5. Where they call him Dark Knight. There's a right hand by Tyson. And the uppercut.
Mike was a little bit extended with the punch, did not have the proper range for full power.
Now he's at the right range. Tillis landed a left, didn't seem to faze Tyson at all. We will stay here between rounds, as it is Tillis who tries to...
The next round saw Tyson a bit more drained than usual, a result of his inexperience fighting in later rounds of a fight.
But the Mike Tyson mystique will suffer.
Could that, in fact, Alex, be good for Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I think that ultimately you're exactly
asking every day, when are you going to fight for the championship of the world?
In round 9, however, an all-out war bursted out.
This Mike Tyson looks very much like the Mike Tyson who lost 2 close decisions to Henry Tillman in the heavyweight trials for the Olympic Games in 1984, before he can't set himself as well.
And Henry Tillman recently scored a first-round knockout over Mash Ali. Right now we are in round 9. Mike Tyson well ahead in the scoring, or so we would judge it, against James Tillis.
We'll find out exactly how he is going to respond in that kind of a fight. He is in no danger, in my opinion, of losing.
We have gotten to the end of round 9. We'll be back.
And in the 10th and final round, both contestants gave it their all in hopes of securing a knockout, but unfortunately the fight ultimately ended in a decision.
Tries to deliver with the right hand and steps in.
Always difficult to know why a crowd is booing. You can't psychoanalyze Dunn in his previous 19 fights, and he does appear at this point to be going all out to satisfy them.
Now Tyson
still there. Tillis continues to give a good account of it. Will be interesting to see how Mike reacts to this. Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound.
The time Tyson met the big and strong former gang leader Mitch "Blood" Green. Green wasn't expected to fall easy either, as his reputation was high in the heavyweight division.
Showed you here on HBO.
As soon as the first bell rang, Mitch Green went into survival mode.
Mike Tyson comes out like a locomotive, going straight for Mitch Green. He's successful is to box. Pretty much do the same thing a boxer should do to a puncher. Keep that jab in his face and not be intimidated by his punching power.
Mike Tyson, that he didn't double up. He just was a little bit lazy, especially in the later rounds. So we'll see what he does about that against Mitch Green.
A little reluctant to go full steam.
So when you get in the boxing ring, is either crazy or lying.
What is your adrenaline? It's that anticipation of facing your opposition, knowing that he's capable, and the fact that the crowd here. It's similar to Joe Frazier. Always aggressive, right in front of his man. Now we see some head movement.
Green is off balance when he throws his punches.
Well, the mistake that Mitch Green makes is the fact that he doesn't coordinate his...
As many had predicted, Tyson stayed low and used his venomous strikes to overpower the taller Green, who lacked good defensive discipline.
By Tyson. And shots to the body.
Has a tendency to really frustrate a fighter.
Good left hand by Tyson. Green got a couple of punches in, but as far as how...
For Mitch Green to hold behind the head. Bad habit of leaning back. Watch the left hook of Mike Tyson land. Every time Mitch Green moves backwards. There's the left hook I was talking about. You notice that there is no mouthpiece in Mitch Green's mouth. He was knocked out by a left hook.
And he did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble.
No shots to the body to leverage the body shots. Watch for the left hook. There it is again, Barry. Powerful and more effective. The uppercut's working beautiful.
Green made an effort to hurt Tyson and kept clinching as he was trying to lessen the force of his powerful blows.
Tyson had against Tillis. And what a shot.
Hands high. He works his way in.
That was a right hook.
This area to the body.
You have to think, Ray, that maybe the Tillis fight woke him up.
No need for him to slow down. The momentum. Good left hook, solid left hook.
Left hand, top of the head.
That right hand, the left hook of Mike Tyson is very, very effective.
That was another big shot. What his best weapon was, and he said, my elusiveness. He has said nothing about his punching power.
Throughout the fight, Tyson showed off his strength and enjoyed every second of it, even taunting his sworn enemy.
Turn about going to this 10 rounds.
In fact, we talked to him about that.
Tyson's talking to Mitch now.
This fight, he fought hard for about 5 rounds, and then he seemed to coast a little bit.
Look at what he's doing now. Stiff punches.
Big right hand.
Big, and that wobble, Mitch Green for a second there. Your entire fighter up is to at least clear your head, or either to
can be learned in talking to some of the people he fought.
Look at here.
Just laughing at him. And Green seems to me, Ray, to be doing all the wrong things. Another big left hook. He did pace himself, and what a right hand.
There is such frustration at full speed. Look at here, you can tell that he is not concerned about going the distance. Look at the uppercuts. And he's setting Mitch Green up with uppercuts. He throws his left jab, attempting that right hand for Tyson. And now we see Mitch Green. He landed with a good uppercut there.
Green just trying to tie Tyson up, and a couple of good shots by Mitch Green. His best rally of the fight right here.
Look here. No.
He's caught Tyson 4 or 5 times, and Tyson for the first time seems a little bit puzzled.
Despite having the upper hand for most of the fight, Tyson was unable to take down Green.
Good body shot by Mitch Green. Now we're seeing a different Mitch Green.
There was his right hand.
It's been a problem. He's holding behind the head, which he allows those shots like that to land. Here again.
Oh, what a left hand. Tyson draws a warning for headbutts.
He's just taking advantage of every opportunity.
That seems to be something that runs through all of Mike Tyson's opponents.
Green didn't contribute much offensively, which helped Tyson win the judges' unanimous decision.
He has to prove himself here.
And the mouthpiece goes again.
What's going to happen? And he's going to figure out a better way to approach fights like this. Those shots to the body, I love those body shots.
Another day in the classroom. Big left hand to end things. Mike Tyson.
Reggie Gross was a fighter which Mike's mentor Cus D'Amato had a lot of interest in, believing that he and his student would one day meet in the ring, famously saying that the man that would be more disciplined would win the fight. After stunning Mike with an uppercut, Reggie Gross went to work unleashing his best power shots. Mike's signature left hook counter landed and Gross was found out cold on the canvas, getting humbled by the smaller man. Standing at 6'6", Jose Rialto was the biggest opponent Tyson had faced until now, but that meant little to him as he was taught by his mentor that his short height can actually come to his advantage against the tall heavyweights. Tyson was like a dog that was unleashed, looking to knock the bigger man out.
To try to exchange punch for punch. He can't do that. Combination, you have to have it all. And a lot of power. He was able to tie up Mike.
And he said, I don't mean to take anything away from Tillis, but big right hand again, but Rialto stays right. Oh, no!
It's going to take a great deal of wearing down.
Again, just tremendous body shots and what an uppercut.
In the second, a beautiful Tyson combination sent him down, not knowing where he was.
But you got to time it. There's the uppercut again. And what Mike Tyson is inviting.
And there was an uppercut. It's a good left to the chin.
After such a knockdown, the Cuban giant should have been vulnerable, but he showed how tough he was.
Shots are so hard, there's a distinctly different sound. No. Long left hand. Step back, let him go.
Tyson kept throwing some monstrous shots, but so was Rialto, who was trying to keep Tyson at bay.
Are you holding it in the both bodies and thinking of his corners if he gets by 4 or 5? Oh, no! Rialto got himself in trouble.
He's been trying to throw some straight right hands. Right? It's not going to work. Tyson just turned southpaw.
Left hand by Tyson. The right hand.
We'll see whether Tyson can sit inside. You notice that Tyson throws a great deal.
It was clear Rialto was the toughest test of Tyson's till date. He wasn't going down, and he was fighting back hard.
Old saying of Customato. Let's see it.
From Rialto, and also a low blow by Rialto.
And also, like Tyson's going to say, got him to.
That was a good left hand.
Midway through the fight, all the people that questioned Rialto's chin were in awe, as he would stay up even if the kitchen sink came in it.
27, or the thing to mention is that Mike Tyson has never knocked out an opponent.
Tyson was now angry and furious, and perhaps threw the most destructive punches we ever saw him throw.
Well, they're appreciative of what has been a run. And Jose got the rookie.
There is no spring.
And there's a smashing left hand. And Tyson has not
yet. The spring is left. Watch for the straight right hand.
Oh, no. It's only a question of time.
Tyson, all he wants to do is counter.
Tyson's really
and drop that right hand. Just pick his shot. I think he's surprised that.
It's remaining here in the 9th round, and it appears as if.
Finally, he was able to floor Rialto with a thunderous hook. And the referee decided to show mercy.
Defeat by Jose Rialto.
It was finally time for Tyson to be given his first title shot against the veteran Trevor Bevick. Winning this fight would mean that Tyson would become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, and he surely was hyped for it.
Let's see how long his reign lasts.
From the onslaught, Tyson was very aggressive and managed to even wobble Bevick a couple of times.
A little false bravado here. Standing toe-to-toe is not the way. If he doesn't pump that jab in the face, Tyson will come right off the forehead of Trevor. Trevor tries to work underneath. Tyson, notice the movement of the head of Mike Tyson as he takes a light left jab. Tyson will be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! With a right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, could get in some big... Notice that Bevick is standing directly in front of him. That is, a left hook that really caught him. This is a poor fight plan. Oh, the right hand gets him behind the left ear. Him off, not the way to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left and right. And what just in round 1. Tyson clips him with a light left that time. Get the idea that Mike, as soon as... a light right hand, but the left hook right there. Notice Tyson freeze. Trevor is getting lazy with the left hand. Notice the round. Tyson having a good first round. Wow, with the uppercut, misses the left hook.
The bell, however, saved him.
Walking right through. He's wild with the left hook as Bevick, and Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this. Combination. And Bevick ready to go. Fighting in the wrong position. Not using the jab of the bell ends. Round 1.
However, the second round wouldn't be so easy for Bevick.
Round 2. The WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Trevor Bevick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he's got Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take this continue. Here comes Tyson again. He knows he can hurt him anytime. Left hook, right hand. Again, Trevor hanging on. Tyson has him under control. Left hook light. Watch for the uppercut. There it is. Didn't land, but he has the idea. Wow, with the right hand is Mike. Trevor trying to do all he can, but what he's not doing is holding off Mike with the left. And you see the light left, the right side of the rib cage. Instead he goes the body downstairs, catches him with the right hand upstairs. Look at these shots. All landing.
Until he finally laid down, and a new king of the heavyweights was crowned.
With the right left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Bevick falls back in the rope. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out. It'll be scored as a knockout.
After the annihilation of Bevick, Tyson was matched against the big and strong James Bonecrusher Smith in a WBA championship fight. The stakes were high, and Tyson was confident that if Smith didn't go out early, he would fall later on.
So there we go. Specializes in knocking people over. Of that, at the commentary position, right against the ring apron between them. 16-9, 15-9. Tyson, he doesn't want to stand and look at anybody. Well, the old bone. Because even in the fights that went, and the stare from Tyson, and Bonecrusher side.
Smith constantly grappled with Tyson in an effort to reduce the effectiveness of Tyson's punches.
Blood away from his head, and he takes a bit of shoving off. They're just going to go to points anyway. In fact, I'm sure it isn't. Bonecrusher, it's as though he doesn't really want to be in there at the stuff here in Las Vegas. And he has cut around.
Even though Smith was much bigger than Tyson, he couldn't counter his peekaboo style.
Weight in Tyson's corner, let punches go. Well, I tell you, the expression on his face now, Smith, is sort of nobody knows the trouble. Well, I can understand. Unleash some punches there, Smith. Desperation style, he was complaining about something. Probably the way Tyson's.
And he was eating some devastating punches.
Money. Stiff punches that we've seen him, certainly in the Witherspoon fight.
However, he proved his toughness.
Come to see road work.
And the whole world knew that he wouldn't quit on any occasion.
Sort of ran out of gas and ran into a punch, and Bruno and Smith won.
The occasion was surprising. Smith wouldn't go down no matter what.
Tyson has set his own standards by knocking people out.
And the fight ultimately went to a unanimous decision.
Either one of them really pull off that big. Tyson's background, he hasn't done too badly for a fellow that's been learning his business. It's hard to fight a man who doesn't want to fight for the full 3 minutes of it. And this will keep going for Mike Tyson.
After capturing yet another belt, Tyson would make his first defense against the hard-hitting Pink Lawn Thomas. Thomas was no joke and was actually rated number 1 and 2 of the 3 major sanctioning bodies. However, Tyson didn't give a damn about it and bursted onto him from the beginning.
Tyson starts out with the right hand.
You notice that what happens inside here, we see some clinching. That's what exactly Bonecrusher Smith did. But inside the uppercut buried by Mike Tyson inside. I think he has one of the most devastating uppercuts in the series of combinations, and one of those punches is going to land. The left hook. What's the uppercut?
Tyson was unleashing hooks and uppercuts on Thomas, who looked ready for a brawl.
What breaks the rhythm? The jab breaks the rhythm.
Another big left hand. Thomas is hurt.
The hands of Pinkley Thomas, especially on the right hand, is starting to drop to his side.
Thomas has a long way to go in this first round, too, as you can see. As he comes in, he feigns left, he feigns right. There's a big left hand. Left hand right on the jaw of Pinklon Thomas. Thomas is in all kinds of trouble.
Upright, and all Tyson's doing is nail.
His legs are not rock solid at this moment either.
Watch for the...
Still 30 seconds to go in the round.
Inside, you may see that Mike Tyson still works. Still throws punches. People can't take too much more of this because he's still... Well, I stated earlier, the key to this punch for Pinklon Thomas is the jab.
It'll be all Thomas can do to get through this round.
There's the uppercut. He's getting angles. Don't stand directly in front of Mike Tyson because you see here, Mike can
throw left hand. Rarely do you see Tyson throw only one.
You know why Tyson's a nail-splitting guy?
Thomas's spirit and chin were never questioned, and he actually put up a great fight against Tyson.
There's the left hook again.
That's what Trainer Kevin Rooney told him to do.
Angelo Dundee telling Thomas, just stay away from this guy.
Now see, Mike needs to work with him. You see what happens with the left jab back? It stops.
Counter punching right something though. Swelling and a bit of a cut under the left eye of Thomas. There's another left hand by Tyson.
This man off will either back away. I don't think he needs to be there. I'm expecting to see a lot of guys tie up Mike Tyson.
That was another huge. There was a good jab by Thomas.
Mike Tyson now has started to jab Pinklon Thomas.
Well, Kevin Rooney told us that Tyson's jab was better than
up. He comes upright, and that's in line with the left hook on Mike Tyson.
I'm not sure that is a cut over the left eye. He's pushing his jab, but he's got to snap it.
Angelo wants a little bit more lateral movement.
Starting to say swelling on both cheeks. There's a good jab again by Thomas.
Work that hand, work that free hand.
It looked like Pinklon's corner was concerned about the fight going on, as Iron Mike was working him all day long, and it looked like a knockout was almost certain.
Sonny listed.
Once he stays in front of Mike, Mike's going to land punches. Mike is like a movement from Pinklon Thomas.
Okay, break it up, break it up. Looks as though there might be a little cut above the left eye of Pinklon Thomas.
He's so conscious of that now. But you see what happens.
Who fought him the best in your opinion? And he said Jose Rialto and Quick Tillis.
It can actually be the punch guard to win the fight.
Took a lot of punishment in the first round.
The way that Mike Tyson holds his gloves close to his chin, he thinks he has the power to hit the gloves, and the gloves will actually hit himself. See, Angelo wants Pinklon to be first. Wants Pinklon to retaliate with a few punches of his own.
First time.
I was really expecting to see a lot of clinching from Pinklon Thomas because I think he... Good right hand. Now the right hand is... I mean, the left jab can go downstairs, it can go upstairs.
And I think really starting to confuse Mike Tyson a little bit, right? He scored with that uppercut.
Heavy shots landed from Mike.
Mike Tyson, the same pace. He needs to pick his pace up a little bit, like he did just then.
Mike Tyson is the person who's tying up Pinklon Thomas more than Pinklon Thomas is tying up Mike Tyson. Pinklon Thomas really is almost starting to control the tempo of the fight of Thomas, not in a place you would think it would cause him a lot of opponents. And I think it's fair to say lesser opponents.
Unless it really bothers you, the swelling.
Tyson tried to use the jab as Kevin Rooney was exhorting him to do.
Little movement, little footwork from
now
Make some reach.
He's also starting to watch the head. And Thomas again, impressive in this round. He is getting off first. He got off first that time with the right hand. And now the jab is effective.
Just consistently keep anyone off balance. It'll make you reach in, the right hand will land.
However, Pinky Thomas was also snapping his sharp jab.
Fighter become aware of being cut. I heard Thomas a couple rounds ago ask if he was cut.
Look, you have a good cut, man. Just like that was a good right hand. He needs to bend a little bit more than these. He's too upright. You see that jab? You see again, it keeps him off balance. Work from Pinky Thomas.
And
jab.
bring him with the jab, and again with the jab.
Okay.
It is said that even if you hit Thomas with the kitchen sink, he won't go down.
I think Mike Tyson, what happens, he tries to...
And a left hand, and that staggered Thomas. And a right hand. Thomas has answered one question, and that is which Pinky Thomas will show up. It's the one that beat Tim Witherspoon, win or lose.
Impress the public. I mean, he thinks it's an obligation. He has to stay in the clutches, move away, spin the guy off. See, Angelo doesn't want Pinky Thomas.
And finally, after a devastating 17 straight punch combination, Thomas was no more.
And the question now, of course, is which Mike Tyson is showing up. Right hand behind it. Thomas in trouble again. And now Tyson moves in for the kill. Two uppercuts and a left hand. Thomas trying to hold on.
Just do it your way.
There was a big uppercut by Tyson. Serious trouble, and down he goes.
WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike.
After defeating Buster Douglas for the vacant belt, Tucker put it all on the line for the last fight of the Heavyweight World Series for an undisputed showdown with Mike Tyson. Tyson casually walked into the ring in his casual black trunk, black shoes apparel with no socks, and was looking composed, preparing to apply the game plan he had for the bigger man.
But is he strong enough to do that?
Tucker came out strong in round one, hitting Tyson on the side of the head multiple times with his crushing hooks.
And another right hand by Tucker. That was a left hand by Tyson. You know what's happening? Every time Mike reaches in, Tony comes with the right hand, a counter right hand. Here we go. Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. Did a very good first round for both men, and particularly for Tucker. What I like about Tucker is the fact that he's throwing combinations. He's not throwing 1, 2. He's putting 3, 4 punches together. And he's following up with left uppercut, left hook. Landed the left uppercut that time. Just has to keep those hands out. You know, Ray, I harken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question in my mind, at least, that your confidence just really surged, and you have to think the same thing about Tony Tucker. He's using his height, his reach. Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in the corner. Nice change. Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down by body shot. Jabs. That was a good example. That uppercut was going to do the job over and over again. That was a left hand by Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker.
TNT Tucker would continue to fight Tyson aggressively in the early rounds, and actually won rounds 1 and 3 on the scorecards.
Tucker with another left hook to the head of Mike Tyson. There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in. He's finished with the left hook guard. What's allowing Tony Tucker to get that hook and that uppercut? What's happening is the lateral movement that Tucker has, his jab. He's catching Mike as Mike's going in with coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous and very effective job here. There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker. Crowd booing the tactics of Tony Tucker, but I'm not sure. You don't disagree with that? I don't disagree at all, because Tony's been kind of man up. There was a good right hand by Tucker again. But their uppercuts, Barry. You notice their uppercuts. You see the intensity in Tony Tucker. There was a big left hand by Tyson. And that was the one big punch. And another one. You see, this is what Tyson wanted. He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes down on top. Get him up, Tucker, come on. Take it downstairs sometimes. He needs to throw a jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head. There's the right hand again by Tyson. Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round.
However, as the fight went on, Tyson began to find his rhythm and dominated Tucker during the middle rounds.
Tyson has settled down in that round, going for a long fight now. Now he knows he just has to fight him, hit him, and if the knockout comes, it comes. Tyson got the better of that exchange. I noticed that Tony Tucker's left hand is on the jump. That could be very, very inviting for a counter right hand. A lead-off right. There's the left hook. There was a right hand in close by Tyson. We have to see more combinations if you want to get Tucker and get him out of there. I think Tucker, on the other hand, is fighting a superb job. He's doing a superb job. There was a right hand by Tyson. Did you see that? Now that was an interesting scenario. Tucker was trying to get his handlers in seconds out of the ring. The bell had rung. They were so excited about the prospect of possibly winning the fight, they forgot to put his mouthpiece in. You can understand now, Ray, why Michael Spinks didn't want to fight Tony Tucker. I think Tony Tucker has surprised a lot of people. Right hand by Tyson. Tucker's going to want him not to tie his man up, but I think it's a good move. If it doesn't allow punch, instead they want to cut this off and go at him. Which I think would be
landing several power punches on Tucker that were crucial for scoring points.
Right hand by Tyson backs Tucker up. And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off. Tyson looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. He took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price. I think he's watched my fight before. Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. Boxer. Tyson, of course, a banger. But his jab does allow him to work in. But there was a rumor about Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days. That was 3 consecutive left hooks thrown by Tony Tucker. You don't see that from a big man. Not in a heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches. Tucker trying to get cute, and again getting the worst of it, still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive. Well, when you do that, and I know it's first because I admitted it, you got to be very careful because you're so vulnerable for a counter punch. Salute. Left hand. Okay, I like that in Mike Tyson because he's doing combinations again. Well, in a fight of this intensity and magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those drillers going.
This led to Tucker throwing less punches and either grappling Tyson or avoiding him entirely in an effort to reduce Tyson's effectiveness with his punches.
Very susceptible to the uppercuts. There's the right hand by Tucker that backed Tyson off. There was a big left hand, but again Tucker shakes his head. I'm okay. Tyson getting off quicker with his jab now. Good, short, strong.
During the final 2 rounds, Tucker began taunting Tyson by winding up his right glove.
Tyson has been in charge of the fight. He has been the aggressor. Mike has not been able to land the kind of punches we've seen in the past. And the reason for that is because of the way that Tony Tucker has approached this fight. All right. needs to throw that short jab, then step. Like that. Throw a jab, then step in. Get close. Now come. There it was. That's what you have to do. This jab will get closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, though, you see what's happening here. Then he gets in. Now he's not following something. Now he sends out again. The jab once again. And the reason there's frustration is because of what Tucker's doing. The time is ran up. Those are the actions there. Sometimes work. You get what you do, you reverse the crowd's approval. I mean, just check out Tony Tucker. He's a man of confidence.
All right, both of you, come on, this box for a bit. 20 quick spread. Come on, let's go.
In the end, though, Tucker's showboating wasn't enough to grant him a victory, and Tyson was named the winner via unanimous decision.
He wasn't strong enough. You don't have the experience to deal with Mike Tyson. I said, it's probably a blowout. But he said, so what with you so-called expert? I'm going to show you. And this is what he did tonight.
And he has. Even if he loses the fight, he's probably made more friends than he has in the 34 wins that he's had.
Friends and believers.
And a guy who wasn't in there just to survive either. Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. That was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. Tyson finishing with a flourish. So it's Tucker. Great finish. It's over.
Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk.
And undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Tyson would make his first defense of the undisputed titles against his old rival in the amateurs, Tyrell Biggs. Biggs had previously talked a lot of crap to Tyson during their teenage years, and for that Tyson was ready to demolish him. Tyrell Biggs, like Muhammad Ali, started moving agilely around the ring and launching quick. When, as typical of Mike Tyson, he attempted to hit his opponent with a precise blow. However, throughout the rounds, Biggs moved flawlessly and landed punches on Tyson. The contest seemed close, but everyone was anticipating what would happen when Tyson landed a hit on Tyrell. On the other hand, Biggs was no longer as agile and fast in his movements. He increasingly found himself cornered against the ropes, allowing the most powerful punches to land. Iron Mike's advantage grew with each passing second. Biggs clearly no longer wanted to be in. In the 7th round, Tyson clearly grew tired of hitting his opponent for a long time and decided to end the fight.
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the SOB. If he do happen to win the fight, down the line, he's going to destroy himself.
Holmes never gave Tyson the respect he deserved and believed that he was just another hype job that the promoters had created, something that Iron Mike didn't quite like. Tyson relentlessly pursued Holmes, working his way inside and launching powerful combinations.
Looking his respect for anything that Holmes does as he pours in, leading with the left hand. Fear of Mike Tyson in the first round. Can that left jab keep him away? So far, Tyson is coming through it. Expect to see Larry fight him and wonder if it will frustrate the... Tyson just showing no fear of Holmes. Larry floored. 3 minutes for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds if it goes that far. Inside, Mike counters by throwing 4 or 5 punches. The champion. He lets the right hand stake. Mike Tyson attacks Larry Holmes. Traded blows. Larry with a sneaky right hand almost caught Mike coming in. Attacks. Larry has brilliant defense. Mike really has one in.
For the first time in his career, Tyson knocked Holmes down with a devastating left hook in the 4th round.
Look at his face now than he had in the first round. Left hook caught. Now Brown loves to see this. Larry definitely a sentimental favorite. You see that head right? Tyson boards in. Here's Tyson attacking again. 38-year-old Larry Holmes cannot continue that round after round. Oh, a big right hand!
In the following minutes, Tyson continued to batter Holmes with powerful punches, prompting the referee to step in and stop the fight in the 4th round.
He has him in trouble. It's just a matter of time. Larry will not survive this round. And that was able to do it against Ronaldo's fights. He goes with a big right hand. The left will come inside. There's the left. There's the right. Larry's ready to go again. He's going to hang on, or they'll stop the fight. Down he goes. Larry's hurt. It's all over. He is knocked out. He didn't even bumble the...
The year is 1989. The hottest prospect in the sport of boxing by the name of Mike Tyson is set to face his British counterpart, Frank Bruno.
I'd have to agree. Let's see how quick...
With his characteristic speed, head movement, and devastating power, Iron Mike came out swinging at Bruno.
But he knows the power of Mike Tyson. Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He gets tagged against Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on his shot. Bruno ties him up inside. Number 1. Well, all the questions about distractions have been answered as Tyson attacks. Hey, I don't think points will mean anything by the time this fight's over. Until he across the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. But he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to have that fiery look in his eyes right now as he lunges for the challenger.
Despite facing intense pressure, Bruno showcased resilience and managed to land a few notable punches on Tyson.
Tyson continues to come in. It's exciting. It's hard to do that, but a special hello to Chris Myram, David Clark's our producer, his sister, was also watching in the round, and the chant from the better than 5,000 thing. Well, that's what's always going to happen. But then Bruno suddenly caught Mike Tyson. Right now, the superior height in the head of Mike Tyson. Left hook to the body. Tyson attacks with a left of his own. Tyson misses Wyatt. The right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go. Now is when he's got to hang on. Right now, Bruno trying to keep him up. And
as Tyson became hungrier, Bruno kept holding on for dear life.
Mike catches him with a good left hook, and Bruno has the whip. Tyson, lightning hands. Look. Bruno is just kind of a stand-up guy, almost tailor-made for Tyson. That's the idea that it's a question of time before Mike touches him. That's some real good show-ups to win. He's got to let that right hand fly. There's a little bit more game than Side is going to give Tyson.
But surprisingly, he didn't go down.
Bruno is caught by a right hand and a left hook. To throw that right hand more and trying to catch Tyson with a left hook. Vicious body shot. Ooh, another right hand gets through. The style that Bruno is fighting here. Uppercut.
Tyson resumed his assault, overwhelming Bruno with more punishing blows, ultimately ending the fight.
You want to see him do well against the champion. He drove about 8,000 to 9,000 in the Hill Motel. Bruno is cut that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut, lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with the right hand. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, it's all over. Michael Tyson wins.
Tyson would face the Jamaican power puncher, Donovan Razor Ruddock, in order to get a shot at the titles that were held by Evander Holyfield.
A difference in size immediately apparent.
The fight was a hard-fought one, with both men hitting each other with power punches throughout the fight, with Tyson having the edge as early as possible, even knocking Donovan down.
He'd thrown a big punch. He stumbled after the punch. He's ready for it. He threw his bomb.
Oh, all right.
It's done something. It stopped Iron Mike. Throwing an uppercut from outside. He's throwing from way out there.
Alex Stewart and Henry Tillman in his last two fights.
As aggressively as he had. Another uppercut that gets in. Mistake he made against Douglas. There. Just thrown by Tyson. He's been throwing one punch at a time.
Steele, an associate minister, lets them know.
And landed. There's another one.
Oh, good.
After hitting Tyson with a straight left hand with less than 10 seconds to go in the round, Tyson countered with a powerful left hook to the side of Ruddock's head that again put the bigger man down.
That could eliminate the knockdown.
It continues. Steele will have to warn him, and then he'll have to do it. It didn't even get to a warning, but that's the kind of stuff that's...
Steele, though, did not signal that he was of the two.
Well, he better not...
Been frustrated in the opening round.
To do everything he can with one punch when he should be... That's a first semi-warning. That was a semi-search. Wake up. You better get into this fight again altogether. And that's it. The result of those...
Boy, Ruddock looking up.
Pounding.
Less than 30 seconds. And left.
Ruddock looks like a rudderless ship. Ruddock just went back. Now he's trying to get
in the process. This was against Michael Dokes.
Well, Dokes here, but he's not effective. Waiting for the punch.
Maybe holding on for dear life. Of course, Ruddock has never been in this kind of an atmosphere before. Champion can take advantage.
But Tyson, he's got short, stubby arms, and he kills you. As long as Tyson gets in.
It was apparent that Tyson was showing signs of his older self, as his bobbing and weaving, his powerful left hooks, were all present during a big fight as such that wasn't even for a belt.
He doesn't quite get there.
There's a left by Ruddock. With Razor Ruddock trying to hold on to the ropes. The sockless Mike Tyson having his way.
He could get lucky here, but he's not going to get lucky. It seems as if Tyson
catches breath, looking for a second win here. Midway through the fourth.
Tyson looking for the crowd groans. That body shot sounded like he hit. Oh,
but
punishment.
Oh, a big left by shot.
A guy that's totally discombobulated.
Richard Steele, who as referee, ate this one. With Tyson's promoter Don King.
Integrity or his honesty.
Tyson with another run.
He's looking for that uppercut. He's looking for that.
Chance for his 20th first round knockout. We are now closing down the fifth.
As Tyson.
In the 7th round, Tyson was able to hit Ruddock with a 6-punch combination. Though Ruddock remained on his feet and was seemingly healthy enough to continue the fight, Steele stepped between the two fighters and stopped the fight, awarding Tyson the victory by technical knockout.
Tyson, that was a hard body shot by Tyson.
And Tyson, Ruddock coming back. Now Tyson with a good chin.
Yeah, but Ruddock withstood all that, and now it's my turn to hit some.
People here for withstanding this kind of barrage. Now the right combination. Steele steps in. Is it over? It's over. It's over.
After such a controversial knockout, an immediate rematch was the only right thing to happen, to see if it would be repeat or revenge. Tyson was as focused as possible as he knew that his previous victory wasn't a coincidence and the outcome of this fight would be the same thing.
Round 1 scheduled for 12. Let's see if the two heaviest punches
head, not coming in with head movement like he has in the past. Standing straight up in front of Donovan. Razor Ruddock almost disdaining his hook.
He has one of the best lefts of the business. Good counter punch by Tyson. That wobbles Ruddock a bit.
Razor giving ground, not fighting like he did in that first round. In that first fight, a little tentative is Ruddock.
There's a left uppercut to the midsection by Razor.
Razor's got to put some hard, stinging punches in there, or else
overhand right by Tyson, but it was well covered.
Hammering uppercuts and missed by Ruddock.
In the final seconds of the first round, Tyson stunned Ruddock with a right hook to the side of his head.
Absence of the jab from Ruddock.
Big right by Tyson.
He's got him in trouble.
A solid right hand by Mike Tyson to the head of Ruddock.
In the later rounds, Tyson kept up his assault on Ruddock, hitting him with powerful right hands and some exquisite hooks.
He has stopped. Whoa, was that a narrow escape by Tyson? Landing a great body shot.
Ruddock landing with the right, but again, here comes Tyson showing no respect whatsoever for Ruddock.
A low blow by Tyson, blocked by two tremendous punches. He comes back, and Ruddock another good two shots, another good two hooks. Tyson is starting to wear out.
Oh, left hand by Razor Ruddock. It got through, Bertie.
He faked the right hand and went right up the middle. He just didn't have power with it.
Tyson just loading up with the right. Another!
Oh, he's got to fight. There it goes again.
Ruddock! That's
But in round 4, Tyson countered a Ruddock uppercut and landed a right hook that sent Ruddock to the canvas.
That backed Tyson up. Well, that got Tyson's respect. And he's the bankable fighter in the world. This is risky business for him.
This is very risky business after that last round, which is showing he could be hurt.
It's only the 4th round.
Oh, tremendous uppercut by Donovan. Maybe his strategy is that weight and everything else will wear down Tyson after round 6 or 7, and he can come on if that's a dangerous strategy. He's been down twice. Ruddock breathing out of his mouth, looking a little weary, and that weariness is because of
Ruddock with the right. Something we haven't seen much of.
Oh, hard shot.
There goes Continue. The left hook, but it didn't make contact. A missed by Ruddock.
Ruddock is not snapping his jab. He's letting it just stay there. He's going to get killed. Tyson's going to eat him up. He's got to get something going to make Mike think about it. Back he goes on his heels. He's in trouble again. Well, it doesn't rain, but it pours. Now that he's got...
The second half of the fight saw both fighters, and especially Tyson, trying to rip his opponent's head off.
Ruddock came back with a hammering punch. Another good... Ruddock should be smothering him. He's letting him punch on the inside.
Get the punches.
Why isn't that jab out there? Why isn't he stopping him with a jab? He's not even throwing it.
Again, they've thrown boxing tactics out the window. Do it against Mike Tyson. Razor Ruddock. That right by Tyson didn't have full impact.
Oh, nice.
Good left by Ruddock.
Wonderful left by Ruddock. Again, the low blow. Again.
Ruddock with the miss, but countered by Tyson.
Tyson, a combatant. He's smelling knockout.
Looking to put Ruddock away.
It was about the time to start his offensive. Oh, what a hook by Ruddock.
And back comes Tyson. Surprised it's gone this far.
There's the jab. However weak, he should be popping that jab out there. If you're going to throw it with some measure and some meanness to take that hammering if it happens to him again. Uppercut, 2 nice uppercuts.
In the 11th round, the fighters appeared to be trying in vain to convince one another to give up by exchanging low blows.
Certainly not a good fairness to Tyson. He can't help those low blows. He's little, and Ruddock is very tall. Another low blow. Well, oh, nice counter punch by Tyson. Another right hand, hard.
Tyson digging to the ribs.
It's round around.
What a comeback by Razor Ruddock.
Continued on, had not Steele stopped it. Could it have been more of this? Because, oh, nice shot by Ruddock.
Right by Tyson.
Ruddock in trouble. Ruddock's face, a mask of pain. Those shots to the ribs caved him in.
Ruddock, Holyfield's title.
And Tyson has got to go back. Oh, he got hit again. Did Tyson coming in? Another right hand.
Any chances he's got to go for the knockout.
Well, he's ahead unofficially on my card, which, as we know, means nothing here in Las Vegas. But I think he's ahead.
Nelson from Mills Lane. That's a low blow. Very low by Ruddock. Extremely low.
That was the payback. And that was a straight payback. Oh, nice right hand by Tyson. The mathematics continues to bewilder. Who was the point off and what for?
By the end of the fight, Ruddock's left eye had been swollen shut and his jaw had been broken, while Tyson suffered a perforated eardrum.
Doubling up with the left by Tyson. Ruddock!
Well, you take off points. Doesn't help you as far as your physical condition by not letting this go to the judges. He doesn't want any tricks here. What he wants is a knockout.
Just
Tyson. Oh, what a low blow!
And then Ruddock answered with a low blow. It's the
Mighty Mike Tyson.
After getting out of prison and having some fights with some journeymen, it was time for Tyson to challenge for the World Championship once again. The WBC champion in this case was his old foe, Frank Bruno. Bruno, however, appeared to be afraid even before the fight. Tyson's strategy in this fight was similar to his usual aggressive style. He attacked Bruno from the outset, looking to land powerful punches.
But Bruno also feels he's learned to hold on, which he did with Tyson's trainer, Jay Bright, said he's concerned about keeping Tyson under control of the belt. He'll be very anxious.
Frank Bruno, that's the first one he felt the steam.
It's a mistake early. You can't fix a chin that was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno comes forward.
And fall on him it will, because Tyson is fierce tonight.
Tyson now showing some head movement. Jabs seem to lift Bruno off his feet. And that's saying something for a 247-pounder.
There was a nice right uppercut by Bruno. What you're going to see is Frank Bruno grab Mike when he comes in like that. Every time. Every time he comes in, he's going to hold him. He's not going to let Mike do it.
At every instance, anytime he gets close to where the jab even gets there, you're too apprehensive. On Mike's side, he's not bobbing and weaving like he has.
Bruno, however, showed improved defensive skills and was better prepared for Tyson's aggression.
A deep gash
there and did not react as badly as he did in the first round. Maybe the nerves and the jitters, he may be settling in.
The cut over Bruno's eye.
To keep their heads off.
Bruno with the questionable chin.
Get off that neck, come on.
I'll tell you what, if I was built like Frank Bruno, I wouldn't be afraid of anybody or anything, but Mike Tyson is a phenom.
Grabbing, says Mills Lane. Tyson's people wanted to bob and roll, be less of a target attack from the angle.
Didn't seem to do anything, but it was a nice effort.
And anytime, oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination.
Put any efforts toward punching if he's just worried about holding.
He looks like a guy who's just waiting.
Tyson looking to go back to work and immediately tied up, wrapped up by Bruno.
But Milton,
less than a minute remaining in round two.
Tyson's going to come bobbing and weaving. He's certainly coming straight in.
He's going to throw that right hand. He's got his jab into Mike and throw the right hand into Mike. See how he leans back? He can't do that. He can't do that if he's going to be effective for his feet.
And that Bruno doesn't have the foot speed to compete.
As the fight progressed, Tyson continued to press the attack, but Bruno held his ground and displayed resilience.
A home run thrown by Tyson. They just missed for 12 rounds, I guarantee you.
Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson, flush in the face of Frank Bruno. Another left, and a combination by Tyson.
He's not fighting offensively.
In the third round, Tyson unleashed a ferocious combination of punches, and referee Mills Lane stepped in to stop the fight, with Tyson becoming once again heavyweight champion of the world.
Which Mike Tyson's going to be here?
Expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson of Fort McGillian Mathis. There's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over.
Mike Tyson wanted to literally kill Francois Botha in the ring, as he had disrespected him during their press conferences. He was like a dog, waiting to be unleashed. And let me tell you, when that bell rang to face Botha, he was unleashed.
I think as soon as he really gets hit early, Fran's both the tactics. I want to see how he holds rounds 2, 3, and 4 if we get that far.
But then again, Mike is fighting.
Hasn't been hit in nearly 2 years. What will happen?
Just had a little deja vu called Bone Crusher Smith dancing.
There's both the ability to combat this. Both doesn't look afraid.
That jab, you're right.
And he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it passing jab.
Very patient. Blood on the head of Mike Tyson.
It's what he's wanted to do to jab.
Holyfield did. And Tyson
avoiding everything Mike does.
Go intense.
Botha was trying his best to beat an out-of-prime Tyson.
Now he's going back to his old style. He said,
well, this one was more Botha than Tyson.
Tyson missed.
He hurt both of them. Read the rule book, you'll find that holding.
None of that. He's backing up Botha. Botha did not back up in the fourth because there's fire in Mike.
Just jabbed in and through.
Back, but it was off the shoulder. Now a left by. He's losing his cool. Oh, he stumbled after that. This is an alley fight, a straight fight.
This is the kind that
double jab and a left hook landed. Can't win that one.
Round 3.
And Botha won the first round, so this is interesting.
like this
is interesting.
Clearly, most people thought, come on, Tyson slips in both his corner over the logo and would overwhelm Franz Botha, but Botha.
For excessive holding, then Botha's got to fight. He didn't come here to fight, and that's something that is not necessarily respectable.
And Botha backing up his words, certainly not in.
Tyson, on the other hand, was mauling the South African and was looking to knock him out.
Remember, we've seen Botha go past 5 and struggle
into the deeper round,
showing any intimidation. He's not scared of him.
That was a nice movement by Mike, but he's not firing. He has to fire. Well, Mike's got to fire.
Oh, good hand by Francois Botha. That was a solid.
What does he need him for? He's got to do what Brooks wants.
Botha reacts
and loves it. Well, it better not work adversely on Tyson.
I'll tell you what, I don't like fighters that just...
But this guy is just walking around, kind of looking at him, making fun. Tyson to that right hand, and Tyson
getting off first, and Tyson not countering, not taking it. Tyson very frustrated. Again, he looks over this, takes his eyes off his opponent.
Although it took Tyson a little longer to get in stride, he finally caught Botha in the 5th round, finishing the South African with a destructive left straight to the chin.
Boy, that one, Tyson, as Botha tries to get this in later rounds, it's round 5.
Listen, Botha's ahead right
now. He's not winning the round, but he's got a
mountain of white flesh here. I mean, as soon as he...
Now right there, Mike should have came right up. He threw it right there.
This is not...
He way down by his side, and he got...
He's not throwing too
far in the 11th round.
First time punch with both. Now again.
Tyson is showing no speed.
Mike Tyson.
It is no secret that Tyson, after the 2 famous fights with Holyfield, was out of his prime and was easily beatable. That alone motivated the polished giant Andrew Golota to get into the ring with him and try to knock him out, something that he would regret really soon.
Высоченный Голота пропускает Тайсона в среднюю дистанцию. Правый с ней. Бой на этой дистанции на равных с Тайсоном.
Golota was forced to clinch Tyson in an effort to slow him down. After the referee separated the two, Tyson connected with a powerful right cross that dropped Golota to the canvas.
Вот вам подтверждение. Казалось бы, ну чтобы Голоте держаться на полшага дальше от противника. Он ведь это умеет.
Golota twice asked his trainer to end the fight following the opening round, wishing to save himself. Tyson continued his aggressive assault in the 2nd round, prompting Golota to clinch Tyson several times to try to slow down Tyson's furious rally and reduce the effectiveness of Tyson's power punches.
А Голота, вместо того, чтобы... Хотя у него есть все шансы выиграть этот бой. Все шансы. Но опытному глазу видно, что и Тайсон снижает обороты. Голоте бы продержаться еще.
In between rounds 2 and 3, Golota told his corner that he would not continue and began walking across the ring.
Don't talk like that. Stop it. Come on, you fuck you. You're gonna fight and you're gonna win this fight. You're gonna win this fight. You ain't quitting. You're gonna win this fight. Cut it out. Stop it, Andre. Now pull his people out there. What the fuck is the matter with you? Come on.
Despite a desperate urging on the part of both his trainer and his cornerman, Golota refused to continue the fight.
Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? Don't you fucking do this.
Силой пытается секундант вытолкнуть его в ринг после гонга. Голота отказывается.
First of all, it wasn't my day today, but I got a headbutt. A referee didn't respond pretty much well.
This will always be a lesson to all who want to challenge Iron Mike Tyson, because at the end of the day, no matter your size, you will fall down.